Hi everyone. So I am going to read about Haley Thomas. When you guys asked me to, I just looked her up like 5 minutes ago. I'd never heard of this situation. Looks like she kind of disappeared in the middle of the night, took the stuff from her room or someone else took it with her and is gone. And that she disappeared July 26th was the last time she's been seen. Mom is crying and wanting her back, as is her aunt. And it looks like there really has been no leads in the case. One weird thing is her computer was wiped clean and her phone, I believe, had been deactivated. So, kind of like they were saying, missing without a trace. But there's always a trace. So, let's see what the cards have to say. Hey? All right. So we're going to ask a few different things. We're going to ask about her leaving. I always meditate before my readings. And I meditated on this one, and I saw her with a backpack on, packing her stuff, and I did see her getting into a car. And I also saw her kind of with someone and having a lot of fun, like dancing around and being silly and um, free, feeling free. Um, so I know they said maybe it's human trafficking. We're going to ask about that too, because who knows who she met on the internet and who she went with and who and what happened. So first thing I'm going to ask is like to tell me about her leaving, and I just need to concentrate on that for a minute before I read about it. All right, let's see what we get. Haley's leaving. Okay, we got this card right here. Well, that's the magician, and he makes things disappear, right? So I do feel like it was intentional that she intentionally disappeared. I think she made this happen. It was a plan that she had set in place. I think the computer being wiped clean says a lot. That there were things she didn't want found on there. So I do think she was behind her own disappearance. I truly do. I don't think someone just came and took her in the middle of the night. That's not what I'm getting. Um, but let's ask the cards because who knows about what I know? Let's ask the cards. Was this her choice to leave? So tell me about this being Haley's choice to leave. So I'm guessing I'd get like an ace of maybe pentacles or something like that if it was her choice. That's a think or ace, maybe ace of swords. That's a thinker, some kind of swords cards. We'll see. We'll see what comes up. All right. Boy, I got a lot of cards off of that one. Oh, I got to take both of these. So, her choice. Well, there's the King of Wands. So, I do believe there was a male involved. I felt that from the very beginning. A male with the wand is behind the activity. So, he was the one who, uh, King of Wands, he's the one who had set this in motion, meaning he suggested this activity to her and had it figured out. And the King of Wands is a, if there's a card in the deck that is a sexual person, it's the King of Wands. So he had sexual intentions, is what I'm seeing with her. Big surprise, right? And then the other card is the Seven of Wands. Sorry, that took me a second to figure out what card this was. Seven of Wands is actually somebody holding a defensive position, kind of like trying to hold somebody back. So, while I do think she was a willing person in her disappearance, the King of Wands may have been a bit much, a bit more than what um, she was thinking this was going to be. Um, and the Seven of Wands I'm seeing is, he may have said he was going to protect her and all that good stuff that people will tell you. And in the end, well, we'll see what the end is. We haven't gotten there yet. All right, let's talk about foul play. So, did somebody come kind of in the middle of the night, sneak her out of there, steal her, that kind of thing? I would expect maybe the five of swords, seven of swords, that sort of card, if that was the case. So, let's see what we get. Okay, foul play. I maybe the person had very sexual intentions and she didn't quite know what she was getting into. Um, the seven of wands could be multiple people too. So this is a two of pentacles for hurt foul play. I'm just going to mark these off as I go because I can lose my place easily. I do see choices. So his choice and her choice. You know, he he's made these plans and these suggestions and this choice, but she also went along with that choice is what I'm saying. So it was like both of their choice. I don't think it was just one or the other. I just don't think she knew what she was quite getting into. All right, let's tell us about another person. Is another person involved? I'm sure there are from what I've read already. I know there is, but let's ask about is another person involved? Tell me about that. What would I expect? Like two of pentacles, any card that's got two people on it, six, or I'm sorry, two of cups, six of cups, those kind of cards maybe. See what we get. Another person involved here. All right. Another person involved. Yeah, I got both of these. Okay. So that is three of cups. Maybe there were actually three people involved. You know, it could be her and two other people. Definitely, I see another person involved. You know, this is a card with multiple people, and we did see possibly multiple kind of defending yourself against multiple people in that card. Um, Another person, again, we've got a three, meaning this isn't a three card. This was three cups, but this one is a chariot with three figures on it. I think one person was driving and the other two kind of were going in that direction. So, um, you know, things do happen. Sometimes people are groomed and like there's a, sort of the mastermind behind it. And maybe there was another girl that was involved. Who knows? It's going in there were more than one person involved. I'll just say that. It's going in a different direction. I just thought it was some guy she had met and she liked and she went off with, but now I'm seeing multiple people involved. All right. So I'm going to ask about the person she is with, kind of the person she's with right now. And I thought it was an older gentleman, but in my meditations, that's what I saw. But let's see. When I say older, I mean like 50s, 60, older. Um, Person she is with. I got two cards for this too. It's good. That gives us more to work with. So this is the Eight of Cups. This is a person um, leaving everything they have. Basically, is what she did. So I think for this one, person she is with, you know, definitely is somebody that convinced her to leave in the night, leaving her things behind. We did get two cards, so let's see how this other one plays in with that. Yeah, remember I was talking about this person convincing her to leave in the night. And so you see the person leaving in this card, right? And you see the person acting as the guide. This is the Hermit card, acting as the guide over here, like he is going to guide her. And this is an older gentleman, and that was the feeling that I got. Um, it's not, doesn't look like the safest situation. Not a situation you'd want a young girl to get herself into. Let's talk about human trafficking because people were questioning that. So let's see about human trafficking. Haley Thomas, human trafficking. Tell me about that. Okay, human trafficking. It's making me wonder. Human trafficking. Ugh, the internet, I swear. I'm going to take both of these too. So this is a person who is not satisfied, not happy with what they have. And this other, you see the other kind of hand appearing out of thin air saying, well, look it over here. I have something that could make you happy. All right. And that's a little scary card to get when you're talking about human trafficking. The other card here was the Six of Pentacles. This person has a lot of power, and these people are powerless down here. You see this person's wearing red, is a strong person, and these two are really dependent on this person, and this person is like, gives them food, gives them water. They are basically begging this person. This person thinks they're being fair. You see these symbols of justice here, but it's not really the most fair situation. This person is keeping these two dependent on them. And remember, we went back to 3. We had a 3 in this one, remember? And we had a 3 in this one. I don't think she's the only girl there. I think there's another one from what I'm seeing. The other one may have even been used to groom her or bring her in or make her feel safe. I don't like what I'm seeing with this one. Not at all. Okay, we're going to do a card on where is she? We're going to ask for a location. This is really, really hard, but every once in a while there's something in the card that makes sense. So people that know the area are better at interpreting this card than I will be. So let me ask, like we had the Erica Hernandez. So in her reading, if you go watch it, we got the Wheel of Fortune. And it had, and I was saying this reminded me of a compass, north, south, east, and west. And she was literally found in a lake. Her card went off the road. And another card had been like she went in the wrong direction, you know, and it happened very fast. And she was in the water. They found her, I believe it was a truck, car, whatever it was. I think it was a truck, SUV, in the water, submerged. She unfortunately had passed away. But the streets around that, it was a circle around this lake, and it was like north, south, east, and west. So that's what I mean by the people around there will understand better than I will. I only know that because somebody put it as a comment on there on how that card really fit. So that said, this card is more for people that know the area than for me. So let me go ahead and ask about where is she? Something that describes the place where she's at. Where is she? All right, so let's see what we've got here. Where is Haley Thomas? It's his very first card. That is the Page of Pentacles, and this card can stand for a lot of, pages stand for like a newer building up, and it looks like this person in particular has their eye on the money, eye on the prize. This person has like plowed a field behind here. It looks like things are just starting to take off, things are just starting to grow. So money's just starting to grow. Kind of like this new venture is just starting to grow. It does look like an outdoor scene here. Obviously, she can't be just living outdoors, but doing things outdoors is what I am sensing from this card. We're going to ask about a detailed description now that we have that. It may be a place that's kind of focused on making money, which there's plenty places like that. So dancing, I don't know. She's awfully young. Detailed description of where she is. I saw her kind of dancing around in my head. That's why I said, having fun. Detailed description of where she is. I think this one can be found. Detailed description of where she is. So this is the Five of Swords. This, I'm not liking this card. When we saw this, the three theme throughout this, again, we have a three theme. And this person here is all powerful. And this person has literally defeated these other people to the point that they feel, well, defeated, you know, like powerless. And I don't like these, what appears when I look at it from this angle, to be crosses on the ground. I know there's swords, but there's two crosses, it looks like, on the ground here. Not liking the message in this card. I think this person is holding this power over these girls, and I'm not sure if they're in the best state of mind and emotion. The emotion not good. Detailed description. Again, this is a card that's outside. There is some water in this card. I'm going to ask for another card just because I feel like she's what's coming to me is she's being used. She's being used. Let me ask for a description about the actual place where she is at. Kind of a man using women is what I'm seeing in that card. Description of a place where she is at. Somebody sees her as a way to make money. Description of where she's at. I don't know if it's both of these. Yeah, it is. Okay, so this is the lover. So this is a place, you know, where people, lovers, go. It's making me think hotel rooms. I keep seeing this image of dancing, like strip club type things. Let me look at the second card because we got two. And it's a place where this is the strength card. That's interesting that these are two higher arcana cards. So a major, you know, these cards have more meaning in this reading than the others. Well, the Magician had a lot of meaning too there, and the Hermit as well. We've got the Chariot too. So we've got quite a lot of these major arcanas. It's like a place where one person has power over another. We saw that before. In a place where people go to be together, you know. Again, the message is concerning to me. It seems to be like sexual in nature, where actually one person is like overpowering the other, and the other is, you know, we saw these other couple people back here that are just kind of beaten down emotionally. It's not a real good image that I have. I mean, it is possible that she has feelings for somebody and decided to go and is kind of asking this person to keep their mouth shut. You can kind of see that as well in these cards, but there's like a power play going on here um, with this person holding their power over her too, to a point that it's really, I don't think, healthy for her. Although maybe she has feelings for this person. She's a young girl, and you know, young girls get, I don't know, they don't know what's best for them sometimes. Yeah, I don't like kind of those cards of where she is. Places where lovers go and people keep their mouths shut, basically. We're going to read about how can she be found. How can she be found? Okay, I saw in my head truck stop. Yeah, I hate to say it, but it looks like she could be being prostituted. I hate to say that, but that's what's coming to me. Um, how can she be found? I saw a truck stop, her getting into a truck stop. This is an Ace of Cups. This is a card about having new emotions, new feelings about things. And in other readings, when I'm doing missing person readings, this can stand for like a bridge, something higher up. In my mind, I saw a truck stop. I don't know if there's a truck stop by like a bridge, by like a big body of water and a bridge going over it. That's the impression I am getting. Yeah, I don't think the situation with her is good. I think she went, you know, she made this on her own, thinking it was going to be like fun and stuff, but I think somebody's holding a lot of power over her. I don't like it. Let's talk about will she be found? I would look at truck stops if I was you. Will she be found? Tell us about her being found. I'm not the best with timing, so I'm not even going to try. But let's see about her being found. Hopefully she's not like in water. The Ace of Cups, you know, that's not a good card sometimes. Will she be found? Tell me about her being found. This is the Four of Pentacles. So that tells me this person is keeping, the person with power, you see there in red, is keeping her really close, keeping a really close eye on her. You see how he's like just hugging those pentacles? Pentacles can stand for everything tangible. So it is like your house, your car, but it also can be your body. And he's keeping these bodies close to him. And one of them is hers, that one right in his hands. It's going to be hard to find her, I think, because she's being watched so carefully and being kept so close. And this person has got a lot of power over her, which is really, really sad. I see, you know, when I look at this this Eight of Cups, I see this person, you know, walking away. They've got their power, but I think, unfortunately, in this situation, someone took that power from her, is what I see. And it's not in the best of situations. I yeah, I hate to say it, but it looks like she's kind of being prostituted or something to me. I don't like the image I'm getting from these cards. I don't like it. All right, well, unfortunately, that's what I'm seeing. I don't know if that's really, really helpful, but maybe the truck stop could help. You know, I am seeing when I said, will she be found? There's like big city back here. You know, it's one of the rare cards in tarot that has like a full-fledged tall building city in the background. So I think that is a message too, to look at like big city areas, not just in small towns. And I think, I saw that truck stop. Yeah, I just don't get good feelings about what's happening to this girl, unfortunately. Okay, well, I hope that's helpful to somebody. Take care, bye.